Everything is new again, walking with a permagrin, head so high. I'm back with you and all is right. Shaking on the apple tree, ticking off the honeybees, watch them fly. It's just like we never said goodbye.
Hey guys, what's up? It's NihonTiger, and looky here. We are back at my fortress. It's been a while. It's been a couple months since I've shown this on camera. It's only been about 10 episodes, but I've been kind of busy, so I haven't had the time to actually get anything really much done on here lately. But that changes today. Dry is also on. So today, what I wanted to do is I wanted to head over here, and if you look over there, we have a nice little cliff that I want to work a little bit on, because what I want to do, I can't get over here from there, but what I want to do is kind of start terraforming that a little bit. And if you remember what I had planned previously, I had originally wanted to go ahead and turn that into kind of like a terraced, I guess like a rice terrace. You've seen those, like the ones you see in like China and the Philippines, where they have them built into the hillside. I kind of wanted to see if I can get over there. Just a single underpearl. Oh, landed on my cow shack. Hey cows, how you doing? Oh, new person. Hey, there. So, new person has just joined Bartman. Oh. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So, yeah, we kind of want to turn this into a little bit of a terraced hillside. And to do that, I have brought with me quite a bit of dirt, and that's really what we're going to use today, since this is mostly going to be a dirt project. I probably should have got a bucket. I wonder if I can make the shop from over here, so I don't have to walk all the way through. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I made it. A little risky, but I made it. So, what I want to do, I have my cape on, for those of you wondering. Well, speaking of Minecraft, actually, I did want to mention that I've gained 100 subscribers since last time, so why don't I go ahead and just very quickly kind of reintroduce myself to all the new people. So for those of you who are wondering who I am, and music down a little bit. But for those of you wondering who I am, my name is NihonTiger. I'm a YouTube Let's Player. I play a lot of Minecraft. I play some other games as well. I'm going to be playing more games in the coming months, so you'll see more of that. But primarily, what I do as far as my videos, I don't actually have, I don't have one thing that I'm particularly, super awesome at and everything else I'm bad at. I kind of like to be a well-rounded, all-around kind of, like I say, all-around kind of builder and adventurer and redstoner, but redstone could always use some work. And I try to keep playing regularly, do lots of fun things, keep myself entertained and whatnot. So hopefully if you join this channel after Minecon and are wondering, where's all the builds at? I thought you were really good at builds and whatnot. Yeah, I am, but I like to mix it up a little bit. I don't like to be a straight builder type person. That's just not me. But I do build, and I am going to build today, so let me go ahead and figure out how I want to set this up, because I want this to kind of be terraced, so it doesn't really, I guess, look too weird. Kind of like this, but let's see. Maybe I can go out from right here. Yeah, probably going to go out from here. So we're going to reshape this over the next couple of weeks and whatnot as I work on this project for the long term. And really, since Minecon, nothing really has. I said really since Minecon, nothing really. I don't like to do. I really need to work on not saying the same word like twice, very closely like that. But since Minecon, nothing has really changed for me. I mean, I've got more subs, obviously, but you know, everyone's like, "Oh, you're famous now. Oh, you're so famous, and everybody knows you." And it's like, yeah, I do get a bit more noticed when I'm out and about, but I'm not on the Minecraft server. I'm not on the Hermitcraft server or ForageCraft or any big things like that. I'm not hanging out with Captain Sparkles and Ant Venom and Sky Does Minecraft, stuff like that. But my life has not really fundamentally changed that much. My YouTube life has really not changed that much. And I don't mind that. I kind of always liked. I guess you could say I kind of liked not being one of those people that has 100,000 subs because I just don't think I could, at this time at least. I don't think I could really handle it. And it's not like a maturity level kind of thing. It's more of a oh my god, what am I doing with all these people following me? And now they expect me to put out content on like a daily basis, and I can't do that with working a job, working a 9-to-5 job, and with really not wanting to have the expectation that this would be a full-time career for me. I'm not really, it's a hobby. It's a hobby right now. I don't mind that it's a hobby. It's something fun. I like doing it. So, whatever. I'm rambling, but today I did want to actually talk about a topic related to gaming as I'm building this and working on it, and that would be hacking. So, the reason that this got brought up, and this was an episode I was going to do a while ago, obviously, back when everyone was, I was playing like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with a bunch of my friends, and running into hackers left and right, people who were basically putting not necessarily like exploits, and there's a difference between using exploits that are actually part of the game code to me and hacking, which I generally define as if you're using like an outside program or you're using something that gives you an unfair advantage, and your intent is to use that unfair advantage to make it so that you can beat everybody else. So basically, there's all different types of hacks and whatnot. There's ROM hacks, which generally most ROM hacks are for single player titles or for older games. So I don't really think they're as bad. I guess you could say the word would be bad. Might be the right term for that. I don't know. But I generally don't really care so much. Like, ROM hacks are fine, especially since sometimes they can be used to like develop interesting content for games that normally do not have maybe the most interesting of contents. So yeah, I think this looks good. And then this will kind of be like our initial terrace, and we'll have here. Yeah, let's just round this off. So how about I do that? And I want this to kind of be I kind of want this to come down like 2 blocks. Oh, I think. Yeah, I want this to come down 2 blocks, and then this will be like because what I want actually is I want this to come down 3 blocks. So I want it to come down here, and the reason for that is we're gonna have the top layer is gonna be like I guess it's gonna be just wheat. And then the second layer underneath that is going to be sugarcane. So the sugarcane should, when it grows up, hit 3 blocks, and it'll cover like all these blocks right here. So that's the plan. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this without it being like really, really ugly. That's what I'm kind of worried about right now, because it's going to look like a wall. Oh, Bartman's back. Have had some weird kind of disconnect, or he's just kind of shy around people. Oh my goodness. He says hello again. Hi. And hi are you? Would you like to see the Hellbringer? You would like to see the Hellbringer, wouldn't you? Ha! Get the Hellbringer right in your face. But, yeah, that's kind of the idea here is I want this to be a little bit of a terrace look. I said terrace, not terrorist look. Difference between terrorist. Iron Man 3. But, yeah, I'm kind of going for a little bit of a different look here. So let's see. Maybe make this out a little bit further. This middle layer doesn't really have to be that long, and it should also kind of bulge out on its own. I kind of want these to be like circles that are coming out from the ground, and eventually they'll be like different layers. Oh, he's running into some kind of problem, I guess. So this will be like a layer of wheat, and then it'll be a layer of like sugarcane with it. So I've brought some sugarcane with me, and he looks like he's running into some trouble. I might have to go help him. So let's see. Oh, it's okay. He's just frustrated. But so let's kind of bring this out, like maybe out to here. So like hit like this, and then we'll bring it in a little bit, like so. Maybe like that, and then yeah, like that. That'll be fine. So what I want to do is discuss hacking and my thoughts on it, I guess. Which obviously I've made my thoughts pretty clear that I don't like it. And in particular, I've always kind of thought that people hack for really two reasons, and one of those reasons is to make themselves look really good. And the second reason would be to kind of aggrieve and annoy other people. And what's weird to me, what's always been kind of weird to me, so to speak, I guess because it's not necessarily weird, but it's I've never quite understood why people will do this. But if you're doing it to show off your own skill, then you can't really, show off your own skill in public places, like say on YouTube, because you'll eventually get, someone to point out that, hey, this guy's hacking, he shouldn't be playing this game, ban him forever. Well, maybe not like that. Maybe not like that, but you get the idea. Generally, if you're hacking, you usually get found out, and then it's not good. Not good. The result of getting found out to be hacking, because you usually get banned. And on top of that, even if you get temporarily banned, let's say you just get banned for like 6 months, and it's not a permanent ban. Like most games will just permanently ban you, but let's say it's a 6-month ban. Let's say it's like UHC is sometimes, and on the subreddit they'll ban people sometimes, but they'll only ban them for a couple months. So let's say it's like that. You come back 6 months later, and you hop into your first game, and you do something, completely legitimately. You kill somebody. First thing that comes to the other mouth is, this guy's hacking. He's hacked before. Ban him. And even if you did nothing wrong, you have to live with that stigma that you're a hacker for forever. It's kind of unfortunately the way that is on the internet, and it's kind of the way that most people deal with hackers is, you don't get a second chance. And I don't know. I know some people who did, who have hacked in the UHC matches before. And I've played with them, not in any matches where they have hacked, but I've played with them at one time or another where you know, it's later been found out this, you know, it's someone's alt account, or, you know, they eventually would go on and hack in another match. And truth be told, it's kind of worrying, because you always worry that other people might think that, you know, you're also hacking. So let me what I kind of want to do here is maybe, can I make like a smaller, like a semicircle, like make this come out a little bit, like let's see, how about right here? Yeah, like this comes out a little bit, like that, and then that, and then doot, 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 doot. Oh. Okay, so I might need to hop up there to do this part, but yeah, you have to deal with it. It's kind of like in like Major League Baseball, when somebody gets caught using steroids or human growth hormone or some other performance enhancing drug. Well, there's two implications really. First off, becomes the implication, okay, that, you know, this guy's a cheater. And then the second implication, this also kind of ties into the achievement part that I think that some people like to hack for. Everything that person has ever done immediately becomes, you know, under the microscope. It goes under the microscope, and everybody sits there and thinks, okay, so this guy is an admitted cheater, or he's been caught cheating, you know, so he did all these awesome things. Which of these things did he, you know, do illegally? And everyone's immediate thought is all of them. So all of the awesome achievements you might have done that have been done legitimately, you know, instantly become, okay, this guy just hacked. So he's not that good. You know, even if he killed 60 people in a row, legit, greatest game he ever played in his life, you know, he hacked. He hacked the whole thing, and he doesn't deserve any credit for it. It could be she. Let's not be sexist here. There are women who potentially could hack a game as well. And it's not necessarily gender defined in any way, shape, or manner. But that's not something that, you know, I would want to do. Everything I want to do, and I want people to know that, hey, I didn't do this, you know, using hacks, or I didn't cheat. You know, it's legitimate, it's real, and I kind of do frown upon the people that hack to gain a competitive advantage, because, you know, otherwise they wouldn't have that competitive advantage, because they kind of ruin the game for people. A lot of people will. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, this game's full of hackers. I don't want to play it anymore." And then, you know, even talented people will leave. They'll leave a game if they think, you know, it's not any fun for them. And I have seen that happen. I've seen that happen, you know, sometimes in UHC, not so much, but more in like, you know, like first-person shooters and stuff like that. You get a lot of people who will, you know, aimbot or whatnot, and nobody wants to play a game with a bunch of people that are, you know, just able to shoot you from halfway across the map and then be like, lol, I got you, haha. I personally don't think that's very fun, and I know a lot of other people would agree that it's not very fun. I feel like I'm kind of doing something wrong here with the terraces, because they feel like they're really high up, and I feel like they should be a little bit lower to the ground. Maybe I need to. Okay, maybe what I need to do actually is just build these at different heights, and then kind of start. I guess the word would be terraforming. Maybe make it a little more sloped. Yeah, sloped. That's a good word. That's a good word to describe what I want to do. Make it look a little more sloped and not so much like I'm just building these giant derp towers. Because I think that's probably an important thing. Let me go see if I can't get back up on top of the mountain. Okay. So yeah, it kind of has the idea of what I want to go for, but I'm not sure yet. It does seem like it's elevating the blocks to quite an extreme height. Maybe I want to make. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I think I want to eventually. The next step would be to kind of terraform all this area out here and make it slope a little more than just that way. But eventually what I want to do is actually, I do want it to have a kind of a high wall. I don't want it to slope all the way down to the mountain side like this. I do want there to be kind of an outside, a perimeter wall. So I do want there to be a little bit of height. I just don't know if, I want it to be this high. So go ahead and try and keep doing this and see if I can't. These have all got to be like different heights. That's one of the features that I'm going for is. Oh, it kind of look like. Oh goodness. I really threw myself with a big pen. So let me kind of arrange the rest of them. Just kind of maybe make, I guess, arches. See where I want these to be. Not necessarily fill them in. Maybe I want one. Let's see. It's got one here, one here, one here. Have one kind of go in across. Like right here. And kind of have it like kind of out. 2, 3. Yeah, that's oh, did it fall up there? Yeah, it fell up there. Okay. So break this block. Break this block. Break this block. And break this block. And kind of have this one come out a little bit further. So the thing is, I kind of don't want this to go all the way around here. It's really windy outside right now. I can hear the wind just kind of blowing in the breeze. So I'm going to have this one out here, and then have, so this kind of comes down here. I kind of want this one to come, let's say, like, right here. So let's say it comes out from about right here, and it comes over here. And this one kind of goes like that. Yeah, I just don't understand the reasons for hacking. I know why people do it, and it makes them feel good, but I don't understand why you would want to throw away the one thing that's probably the most valuable thing on the internet, which is your credibility as a gamer, for a bunch of cheap gratification right off the bat. When you can learn how to be good at something and you take your beatings and learn, how games work, how things are supposed to be, and get really good at it, and then you don't need the hack. You don't need the hack when you're good at, at caving, or, when you can learn how to, bring this down a little bit. Have this one go like that. Actually, let's go up with one more. I kind of want this to be, this might be where the wall comes into play. And then maybe do like that. And then this won't be a small one. This will be like a small one, like that. Can have it be a little bit off center, just to get that idea that You know, these are uneven. Oh. The only problem is going to be when I want to fill these in with dirt, I'm going to have to lay all of this up under here so that zombies and stuff don't spawn. I'm going to have to fill it all in. I don't really feel like filling it all in. That's the problem. So I'm going to get a light system as well figured out. And I'm going to need water, so I have to make all of this about too thick. So I can't just make a little surface thing and call it a day. I've got to be able to have this all set up and ready to go and not be infested with zombies and creepers living underneath it. So that's gonna be a big problem. And that's gonna be something I have to take my time in doing. Because some bread, it's not gonna come easy. I'll tell you that much. It's gonna be a long-term project, more than one video for sure. But while I'm here, I might as well go across and just take a look at how this is looking so far. So how about I go see if I can get over there with that ender pearl. Oh, I overshot it. Haha. Oh goodness. Okay, so that's on the other side. So if I can go up, please. Alright, cool. That's where I wanted to go. This is kind of my overlook from usually. This is usually where I look at the stuff. Yeah, you know what? I think that's actually going to look really cool when it's all done. I think that's going to look great when it's all done. I want to probably put maybe like another ring coming down that way, and that will be like the last ring. But this actually looks, from up here, it looks a lot better than I thought it would. Even with it just being flat like that, I kind of, you get the idea looking at it from up close. It looks kind of crappy. It looks blah. I might want to also work on kind of shaping those rings a little bit, because right now my worry is you can kind of see they look like circles. They look like half circles. I kind of want them to be a little more uneven, so that'll be something that I work on as well. But yeah, that looks wonderful. I'm very happy with how that's looking so far. I think the height, even that big height right there, I think that's all right. I can kind of maybe even terrace that up a little bit higher, make it like an incline. Since that'll be where that might be. No, that's not gonna be where. Well, I can put some reeds down there maybe instead. But we'll figure it out. I do like how that looks so far, and it looks really nice actually, all lit up like that. So what I'm gonna do actually is, there we go with that. Actually again. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in this bottom ring right here, make this kind of come back around to the side of the mountain. And then I'll go ahead and fill that all in, and next time when I see you, we'll get to work on this. So hopefully it won't be too long. Might not be. I got a few things to keep me busy this week, but hopefully it might not be too much longer. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and are kind of interested in this project, because it's gonna be something you'll see a lot of in the future. So I kind of wanted to just do something fun with the build, and I think this will work just fine. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, good luck, good mining, have fun, and I'll see you guys next time.